was the victor on that occasion, winning by unanimous decision. Will it be repeat or revenge?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is bout number 20, which is a light heavyweight contest scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes, and introducing your boxers. Firstly, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the all red with white trim, representing Germany, give it up for Kevin Schumann. And across the ring, his opponent, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the all blue with white trim, representing Wales, give it up for Taylor Bevan. Your referee at the bell, Mr. Lee Innes, MBE.
So this will be a contest of the highest quality. As I say, a repeat of the World Boxing Cup semi-final in Cologne in November. Bevan won that one by unanimous decision on points, so will it be repeat or revenge? Kevin Schumann, of course, will have something to say about that. The boxer representing Germany in red. Under 21's European champion in 2018 and national champion. Lost to Rantin Musa, who we'll see up next against the Czech Republic. Lost to him in Finland last November in the Tama final. So he wants to improve his record against the English fighters here, and this is an opportunity to do it. Not a great deal of time between the two fights since November, of course, but you can still make those improvements, Gemma.
Yeah, definitely. I was fortunate enough to be there to watch the fight in November, and it was a great fight then. Obviously, Taylor deservingly getting the win, so it'll be great to see how this one goes, obviously, with Kevin trying to get that revenge win, and obviously Taylor trying to get the win number 2. Great jabs there from Taylor.
Yeah, 3-time national champion Taylor Bevan and Commonwealth Games silver medalist, and as you can see, really technically skillful fighter. She's got a lovely style to watch as well, neat and tidy. Ships a decent shot from Schumann there though, so he'll be well aware that he has to stay switched on. He's a good fighter, is Schumann. Good boxer. Fiery exchanges these between the two men. Very short time ago since they fought in November, so certainly know all about each other.
Very competitive.
Just trying to find that edge, isn't it? Just trying to find the edge. Judges looking for technical and tactical superiority. Target shots landed on target areas, so plenty for them to consider. When it's happening at the rapid speed that these exchanges are, it's really difficult to do, Gemma.
Yeah, it's been a very fast tempo first round this, with fast punches thrown.
Been a great weapon so far for Taylor Bevan, as that sharp jab, sticking it in the face of Schumann, and sometimes sharply enough to knock his head back, which will be catching the eye of the judges, I'm sure. He's very much on the front foot, Taylor Bevan, isn't he? He's the man who's pushing Schumann back most of the time, which may as well be something that the judges favour, because unless you're coming back with rapid and eye-catching counter punches, then it is deemed as a positive to be the front foot fighter, pushing the fighter back. Wonderful combination from him. He's
got a great engine, Taylor, and also he punches hard.
That was a nice, sharp, accurate lead hand from the German fighter in red, Kevin Schumann. He's just become tangled as we enter the final seconds of this opening round.
A great first round of boxing there from
Taylor Bevan. His dad Lester is a coach, and his brother is a top quality footballer, played at the professional level. He beat Schumann in the semi-final and went on to win gold at the World Boxing Cup in Cologne last year. So we got it 3-2 to Taylor Bevan that first round. There's Welsh legend Colin Jones just makes his way over to check the scores. Of course, he was on the full-time Wales squad from 2018, Taylor Bevan, so we'll have done a lot of work with Colin Jones, the former world champion and huge legend in Wales, Sports Palace Personality of the Year there in 1993.
Seconds out.
So he'll obviously be right behind the Welsh fighters.
Round 2.
So this one very finely balanced, as it's 3-2 in that first round, according to the judges, in favour of Taylor Bevan. So work to do. And Schumann knows he's very much still in this, Gemma, and you can see he's really come out.
He's definitely come out competitive,
hasn't he? And come out aggressively, and Bevan's going to have to match that.
Taylor is trying to match that as well, getting just a bit tangled up, both of them.
Both so eager to get those shots off that sometimes smothering their own work and getting tangled, but back at range now. Nice sharp jab from Taylor Bevan there. And again, wonderful, effective shot for Bevan, that is. And he gets the timing and the range right on it. It's exceptional. Snappy, accurate jab. Schumann tends to just flick that jab out.
Flick that jab, yeah,
more,
leans back a bit.
Taylor really steps in behind his jab, doesn't he? Got some real force as he goes down to the body as well. Out of range, bit of a wild swing takes Taylor Bevan off his balance, but back to his feet now, goes back to work to the body as well. It's good to see that, Gemma, as well.
High tempo, nice, yeah.
The judges obviously will factor in for that shots on target areas, and that includes work to the body, which sometimes does get neglected. It's good to see Bevan working the body as well. So eager to get at each other, aren't they?
Such a
feel the adrenaline in
round.
there and the competitive juices flowing, and
they both want this.
They just come head to head and meet fire with fire. And Schumann just preferring to step back and keep that little bit of range, and he does seem to be getting his range and timing a little bit now. Bevan can't allow him to get into his rhythm and get comfortable.
Lovely backhand there
work.
from Taylor.
Lovely jab to set up a crisp backhand from Bevan there. Caught Schumann with that shot, nice and flush. Really good shot, and that's exactly what he needed to do, Gemma, because he was just starting to get a bit of momentum and rhythm.
Yeah,
Schumann, and he just stopped him in his tracks with
an eye catcher, which will catch the judge's eyes.
Also stops that rhythm and momentum for the German fighter in red, Kevin Schumann, who's a skilled operator, and he's on his toes now. Bevan can't allow him to get into that rhythm. He doesn't want to find himself having to chase him down. When you start trying to chase a fighter down like that, you can end up off balance and throwing wild shots in desperation. Falling a bit short with that one, Bevan, but
another great competitive
really
round that.
For both fighters.
It'll be interesting to see what the judges preferred in that round.
It really will, because totally different styles that we saw on display there. Started boxing at 12 years old, Taylor Bevan. He watched his dad train at the local club. In fact, they both fought on the same show once. His favourite boxer is Marco Barrera.
It's all to play for in this round. 3-2 to the man in red.
To Schumann, goodness me.
It's going to be a very competitive round, this third round, and it
all comes down to this third and final round. Yeah, his favourite boxer is Marco Barrera, of course, the multiple weight world champion from Mexico, and he won the best bout of the year at the GB Awards 2 years on the run. He won it in 2022 for his clash with his teammate Aaron Bowen at the Commonwealth Games, and won it last year for his victory over the USA's Raheem Robbie Gonzalez,
which again I was fortunate to watch, and that fight deserved that award.
He's certainly known for being in good fights. Taylor Bevan has won the best bout of the year 2 years on the run at the GB Awards, and you can see why, because this is an absolute humdinger. Of course we were expecting a high quality bout, as these two are high quality operators, and there is a great deal on the line here, with it being of course an Olympic year. They'll want to prove themselves that they ought to be the fighters selected for their countries at the Olympic qualification tournaments, and the 80 kilo category incredibly competitive at GB and for Germany, so the two of them have got to impress to get picked and selected ahead of their teammates. So these fights therefore a great deal at stake, and you can see that in just how competitive this fight is.
And one thing Taylor's good at is digging deep when he needs to, and I think we're really going to see that this round, as he's going to really want to
it all is
make sure it's
third round. Both of them have to draw on all their experience, all of that training, taking instruction from the corner and trying to execute it, because there's no margin for error here. It's so tight. 2-3 and 3-2 the first two rounds. The judges split, so both fighters are going to have to stake their claim to convince the judges of their superiority. It's all on the line. A minute and a half thereabouts remaining in this third and final round. What a contest this is. Top quality, but also fierce and competitive, Gemma. Just incredible stuff from both fighters.
Yeah, definitely a great performance from them both. This in a very hard fight, as they're both such experienced boxers and know each other well.
Bevan not giving Schumann an inch as he steps across, cuts the ring off.
He's using smart pressure, catching him there with that jab on the way in.
Trying to set up the opportunity to get that backhand off again, because he has caught him a couple of occasions with that backhand, Taylor Bevan. Just trying to adjust his feet on the way in. There he does, he lands that backhand again. Those are the shots that can make the difference when it's so tight. Both landing there in that exchange. 45 seconds remaining in this one, still all to play for. Both fighters are going to have to bite down on the gum shields now. They just need to find those few combinations that they can put together, or indeed those big single shots that will catch the eye of the judges and make the difference here. It's so tight, this one. What a contest this has been. We expected it to be. This one even closer than that encounter at the World Boxing Cup semi-final last November, Gemma.
Yes, definitely.
The clackers have gone for the remaining seconds. Both fighters will be looking to land those final shots now to convince the judges. Falling short a little bit, Schumann. Can Bevan capitalise on that? A lovely backhand finished at the end. What a contest that was between these two fighters. Lovely show of respect at the end there. A superb display from both fighters.
Great contest with two brilliant boxers.
Impossible to call this one. The judges unable to separate them with any clarity in the first two rounds, so it was all coming down to this final round.
It'll be interesting to see which way the judges will go with this one.
Both fighters quick to make the way to the referee. They'll want to. It's an agonising way, even these few seconds as a fighter in a close contest like that with so much on the line.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 20, please show your appreciation for both boxers. So, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards where your officials at ringside score a split decision in favour of your winner. Boxing out of the blue corner, it's Taylor Bevan.
So huge disappointment for Schumann. Lost by unanimous decision in November against Taylor Bevan. A split decision today. So a huge improvement from the German fighter. There'll be plenty of positives he can take from that. And a really, really difficult opening bout for Taylor Bevan, but goodness me, did he apply himself well. Met fire with fire when he needed to. So accurate and sharp with that jab. And I think, Gemma, as well, one of the differences was when he landed that backhand, he landed it cleanly. Big shots that were eye-catching for the judges, and that perhaps was the difference in the end in what was an incredibly close contest of the highest quality.
Yeah, definitely. Them few backhands in them rounds would just snap the head back. It catches the eyes of the judges, and I think that's what happened there for them, just to tip over the edge to Bevan getting the win.
Well, we expected and were hoping for a top quality contest, and that delivered, and then some.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.